Michael, Wycombe Wanderers on Saturday, on the back of a good home win on Tuesday night. Thoughts going into that one?
Again, it'll be a tough game for different reasons, purely because Wycombe have got a good mix of experienced lads that know the division, so that they'll know exactly what's needed to come to a place like this and put on a good show, and potentially leave with what they will hope to come up and take the points away. But we had a good result on Tuesday, so we're pleased by that. We're well aware that the performance needs to improve, and it will improve. We'll keep working daily to improve in the areas that we know we have to. But yeah, it was just pleasing to get 3 points on the board, and it allows us to build into that game at the weekend.
What are Wycombe going to bring that Burton perhaps didn't?
Physicality, certainly that. They've certainly got a lot of that in their side. As I said, they've got wise heads in there who know how to manage games, and they'll come up here probably as naturally as the underdogs, given where they are in the league. But they'll fancy the chances. So potentially for us, it's a difficult game to go into. If you ride the crest of a victory and you don't keep your eye on the ball, then you can find yourself quickly found out. So we'll have to guard against complacency going into Saturday. It was good to register 3 points, but as I say, we're well aware that the performance has to massively improve.
Will you look at making any changes? Obviously, Sherwin probably getting a little bit closer now to a return.
Yeah, he'll certainly come into contention for the weekend. Took a little bit of a knock on his foot. So yeah, he's certainly one that will come back into the mix. With regards to the actual, talking through changes at this stage, I don't think we need to do that. We'll address the lads when they come back into training, and we'll check bodies and see where we're at. And off the back of that, we'll make our decisions going into Saturday.
Must have been pleased last night. You had good reception in front of a big crowd. You probably a bigger crowd on Saturday. Playing at home is quite a special thing for this team, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. And I think that I know it's very cliche, but the fans were the 12-man last night. They literally in the last 15 minutes they dragged some tired bodies over the line. So can't thank them enough for that. But it's to be expected. It's the sort of fan base that they are. They love the club, very passionate about it, and hopefully as a group of players, although as I say the performance wasn't exactly where we wanted it to be, I hope they kind of saw that grit and determination to get the 3 points over the line. So from that point of view, it was pleasing. But as I said, there's loads of areas that we do need to improve on, and we will.
Is it now a little bit of case now you've sort of gone through them early few games, taking the emotion out now and trying to focus on football and focusing on getting the very best out of the team you've got? Yeah,
I think the first kind of 2-3 games everybody's just feeling the way in, and now after the kind of Tuesday game settled down, it kind of returns to normal action, and it gives everybody a good look at what they're up against in the division. Obviously some teams have gone off really quick, other teams may take a little bit of time, so it's very hard to judge the division at this stage, who's going to do what. We've come up against some good teams, so there's a lot for us to think about, and I think there's a lot more to come from us, and that's the main thing for me. We've picked up 2 results off the back of good spells of performance during the game, but a lot that we have to improve on. So that's a pleasing on that side of it. But on the other hand, we've picked up 2 defeats in which we have to be more competitive and we have to be better. So we're well aware of what we have to do going forward, and I think it's been a good opener for us just to, as I say, have a look at the division and see what we're going to come up against and where exactly we need to improve on.